Hey guys, welcome. Happy Thursday. It is great to be here. Another late night. Had to get a project done. So, yeah, just wrapping that up. What I want to talk about is coming out of Mark chapter 4, verse number 30, where Jesus said, "To what shall we liken the kingdom of God? Or with what parable shall we picture it? It is like a mustard seed, which, when it is sown in on the ground, is smaller than all the seeds on the earth. But when it is sown, it grows up and becomes greater than all herbs and shoots out large branches so that the birds of the air may nest under its shade." And with many such parables, he spoke the word to them as they were able to hear it. But without a parable, he did not speak to them. And when they were alone, he explained all these things to his disciples. And so, the parable of the mustard seed, we hear that a lot, right? Wow, this poor y'all watching. What's up? Why are we on this lane? No, I'm kidding. I know. I can't talk because here I am, right? Let's talk about faith is big as a mustard seed, right? And just to understand that it takes one seed that can be planted, and I'm just gonna go straight into it, but into the mind that can blossom into something good or something bad, right? It's not necessarily the magnitude of how can I say it? The magnitude of it, but it just takes one seed. So we have to really be careful to protect our ear gates, what we see, what we hear, right? And not allow it to get into us. And so there's a lot of things that happen, good and bad, but the way how we're able to respond is based on our perception and what seed is put into our mind. So here it talks about whenever a seed is sown into the ground, what has to happen is that it has to grow into the manifestation of what that seed is supposed to be. And so the thing is when I look at it, don't underestimate the power of a seed. Don't underestimate the power of something so small, because I gotta bring it up, but Torian, when he was younger, he came and asked us, "Hey, can I plant these watermelon seeds in the ground?" I'm like, "Dude, whatever. They're just like watermelon seeds." I mean, he was literally eating watermelon. Was like, "Hey, I got watermelon seeds. I'm gonna plant them in the ground." I'm like, "Yeah, dude." Yeah. So a few weeks later, there were actually vines growing and watermelons actually um like I don't know how far it got, but it was pretty serious. I was like, "Oh." And we said it was okay, but I just didn't know that it was going to become that. And so the thing is I was looking at the size of the seeds thinking, "That's nothing. Yeah, kid, do your thing, right?" And I really underestimated the power of the seed, and next thing you know, it just manifests into something that we actually had to control. And so the thing is don't underestimate the power of the seed, whatever that seed is, because it's going to grow, and once it grows, it's going to shoot out branches and feed other people. So be very mindful of the seeds that you plant in your mind or allow to be planted into your mind. Again, there may be a bad thought. You guys probably heard of this, but there may be a bad thought that comes into your mind, but that doesn't mean that it needs to be planted there, right? We think thousands of thoughts a day, if not even more than that, right? We think a whole lot of thoughts per day. And the thing is what sticks and what doesn't stick, right? And the thing is that we can allow an environment within our mind to allow like negative things to grow, doubt to grow, fear to grow, anxiety to grow. we have to allow our mind to be a place in an environment to where we can allow faith to grow, right? We can allow just courage to grow. We can allow love to grow. We can allow joy to grow. And so the thing is that don't underestimate the power of the seed, and make sure that when a seed does come, that you just dismantle it so that it doesn't grow anymore. And if it's a positive seed, that you allow it to nurture it and allow it to grow. And so that's what I have for you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing night, and God bless y'all. Bye bye.